What is up, everyone? Hello, hello. Happy Sunday night. It is time for Movie Club. This week, the choice was The Edge of 17. We're kind of doing a back to school theme for the next month of September. So, The Edge of 17. I could always go typical and predictable, but I'm not. I'm trying to make my choices a little bit less obvious. So this week was The Edge of 17. Haley Steinfeld, Woody Harrelson, Kira Sedgwick, Blake Jenner, Haley Lou Richardson. This is definitely one of my favorite teenager high school comedy. It's not even real, it's a mix. It's a dramedy. It's a dramedy, really. I mean, come on. Oh, we have people coming in. I think people miss me from Wednesday. So, as per usual, I'm going to wait a little bit, get some more people into the room, and then I will start talking about The Edge of 17, give you my thoughts and opinions, and then you guys, that gives you time to build up your questions and comments, and then we will go right into it. Wow, we already have 13 people and we're 1 minute in. This is fantastic. I think you guys missed me from Wednesday. Again, I apologize. I was feeling under the weather on Wednesday, and you know what? You got to take that rest. You got to take the rest to take care of yourself. So I apologize for not being here, but I am here. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So let's get started. I know I've seen a lot of the regulars. Destiny, Marcy Munn, Jacob is here. Tony P is here. I know Tony P just got done watching. He posted on Facebook 2 hours ago that he was watching it. So it is fresh in his mind. Let's start talking about The Edge of 17. However, I am seeing 12 people, but only 2 thumbs up. Let's get that thumbs up going on. Turn it blue. Thank you so much to everyone who is here. Everyone just click the thumbs up. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. You know the spiel per usual. All right. The Edge of 17. I'm hoping all of you guys watch this movie. It is one of my favorite teenage in distress because I'm in high school kind of films. It revolves around Haley Steinfeld's character of Nadine. I think I relate to her so much because she's not your typical usual teenager. She feels awkward and weird, and she only has one friend, really, and she's lucky that she made that. And her dad was her best friend. And what I like about this movie is that it explores problems that teenagers have in high school that are not typical. We're not talking about pregnancy. We're not talking about drug use or alcoholism or anything like that. We're talking about her brother hooking up with her only friend. We're talking about her dad dying. We're talking about being isolated and not fitting in and feeling like an outcast and just marching to the beat of your own drummer. I really like how the director, and I forget her name, but she wrote and also directed this. I think this was her first project, if I'm not mistaken. And she really captured what it's like to be an outsider in high school. Even though Haley Steinfeld is absolutely gorgeous, there's nothing weird looking about her whatsoever, but she's a little unique. She's a little unique and maybe a little bit quirky and off and strange, and not everyone understands her. And she's, taking off her sneaker in the restaurant and throwing it across the room because she's so goddamn frustrated. I can relate to that. I've never done it, but I can relate to it. Definitely how you just get so angry and fed up, you just want to chuck something across the room. I totally understand that. And I just love how this entire movie is just outside of the scope of a usual high school teenage experience caught on film. I just love how everything is off and different, but it works. It really does work. And the writing of this is wonderful. Haley Steinfeld, let me tell you, this is probably my favorite performance of hers. Bumblebee is a close second. I haven't seen True Grit. I think she got an Oscar nomination for that, if I'm not mistaken. I do have it. I still have to watch it. But this performance of Nadine in the Edge of 17 is definitely by far my favorite performance of hers. She just captures this essence of being overwhelmed because her best friend, aka her father, we find out dies early in the film. He has a heart attack and passes away. And this is catastrophic for her. And as she grows up, she's just she's not she's not herself. She's not herself, and she finds it difficult fitting in and making friends. And she is just so Haley Steinfeld is so good in this movie in portraying that grief and that quirky weirdness that is just awesome. I absolutely just love it. She does not conform to what people want her to be or maybe what they expect her to be because her brother is a certain way. Her brother, played by Blake Jenner, I believe, no relation to Kylie or Kendall Jenner. Um, um, he is like the epitome of cool, and he has all the friends, and he's just Mr. Popular. And she's not. She's on the other end of the spectrum. She's probably an introvert. That's why I kind of relate to her a little bit, and I'm drawn to her character. She doesn't want to be at a party. She wants to be at home, hanging out with her best friend and just having a great time. Or she's better one-on-one. She doesn't want to be in a big, huge group. And I just love how the writing was so sharp and charismatic and intelligent. I love there's nothing I don't like about The Edge of 17. I think it's the perfect balance of comedy and drama. And then you have Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson, who I would love to have had as my teacher because he's so goddamn cool in this movie. And I looked it up at pretty much every movie when I get done watching. I look up on IMDb because I love knowing the fun facts and the trivia about the movie, about the actors. And I looked it up on IMDb, and apparently Woody Harrelson pretty much ad-libbed a lot of his lines in this movie. And the director and writer, she just kept them all in because someone just messaged me. I don't know who that is. The director kept all of his lines in the movie because he was just so good. He was just so good, and everything was spot on. He plays Nadine's teacher, where she feels like she can vent to him about her problems and her issues, and she's always ruining his lunchtime. That's like the one half hour, 45 minutes of every day where he can just be alone and read his book and eat his lunch and have peace. And she comes in all the time and ruins it. But I love their dynamic that they have with each other. It's like they're on the same level because the character that she plays is an old soul, very much like myself, mature for her age. And it's like two equals battling it out with language, with written script. I love it. It's so intelligent. So that I mean, I'm not going to explain the whole movie because I don't want to ruin it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but it is just such a wonderful movie, guys. I'm hoping that the majority of you, if not all of you, watched this and you loved it as much as I did because I love this movie. Like, I'll never get tired of watching it. I'm really looking forward to seeing the comments of what I'm going to go through in a second and seeing what you guys think of it. Did you love it or did you hate it? So let's get on into it. I love this movie. That's why I chose it. And I already have next week's movie picked. So I will let you know that in a little bit. But let's go over everything. Who is here? Destiny is here. Hi, everyone. Marcy Munn is here. Hello. Hello, Marcy. Jacob is here. Hi, Susan. Hello, Jacob. How are you? Mr. Scott is here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Susan. Wonderful. He always calls me wonderful. That's so nice to hear. Thank you so much. Justin Kirby's here. Hey, hey. Tony P is here. Hello, everyone. All right. Jacob says the text scene was hilarious. Are we talking about the text scene where she messages her love interest, shall we say? Yeah, that was pretty funny. What was your favorite scene in the movie, guys? Was there anything about the movie that you did not like? I would love to hear from you about that. My favorite scene, what was my favorite scene of the movie? I got to think about that, but I mean, I love any scene where it's her and Woody Harrelson. I really do. Their dynamic with each other was always spot on. Also, the scene where she's in her mom's office and her mom took her to work with her and she's writing down the next thing that her mom's going to say. That is so relatable. Let me tell you, that is so relatable to any mom and daughter duo where you know what your mom is going to say next. I'm right there with her. Okay, I understand. So that I related to, and I just thought that that was hilarious. I love that scene as well. All right. Dark Knight is here. He's saying he just picked up Chadwick Boseman's last movie, 21 Bridges, on Blu-ray. Fantastic. I have the movie channels here at home, and Showtime is playing 21 Bridges and what's the other one? Marshall. They're both playing those movies. It's playing both those movies at the same time this weekend. All right, Destiny. Yes, we missed you, Susan. Are you feeling better? Yes, I am totally feeling better. I don't know what was wrong with me on Wednesday. The tummy just wasn't feeling right the entire day, if you know what I'm saying. Like it was just awkward. I just felt off. I just felt off, and I just felt like it'd be better if I just, cancel the live. It was just the Q&A. I wasn't canceling another movie club because I know it'd be an uproar if I did that. So I'm not planning on doing it again anytime soon. Also, I did want to address something really quick, and I'm not going to make a big thing out of it. However, there was someone that commented F you to me when I posted my cancellation in the YouTube community to let you guys know I was canceling. I'm not going to say who it was because I'm not going to embarrass this person, but I saw your comment even though it was removed. I don't know if you removed it or if YouTube removed it because it's a swear. I don't know, but I did see it and I know who you are. And I just think that's very rude because if I'm sick, I'm sorry. I'm not going to come on here and do a live when I don't feel good and I can't be animated and entertaining for you guys. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I'm sorry if you felt that way, but I just thought that comment was extremely rude and unnecessary. And like I said, I know who you are. I'm just going to say I know who you are. So from going forward, I'm never going to recognize you. And if you ever ask for a digital code, it's not going to happen. I'm just putting it out there right now. Don't even bother asking because we've broken that respect. You disrespected me. So I'm not going to put forth any effort with you. Okay? So now that we've put that to bed, we can move on. Okay. We can move on. All right. Justin Kirby's saying he definitely missed me on Wednesday. Thank you so much. Asia's here. What's up, everybody? Good evening, Susan. Good evening, Asia. All right, Tony P, definitely missed you Wednesday night. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Tony P. Braceface Jerry's here. I've seen that movie. Well, I hope you did. Hope you did. We got 20 people, but 6 likes. Let's hit that like button, guys. All right, Jacob, everyone do not get Mulan on Disney Plus yet. It will become free on December 4th. Yes, that news broke. I think Grace Randolph predicted that 3 months from the release date of the premiere access, we would be able to have it on Disney Plus for free as subscribers. And that is the case. So if you guys don't want to pay that extra $30, don't bother because you can get it on Disney Plus in 3 months. I'm not paying for it, especially with the reviews that I've been watching. They're not good, guys. Like, everyone's trashing Mulan. They're saying it's not great. I think the only critic that I've seen is Grace that actually enjoyed it. Like, Chris Stuckman didn't like it. Jeremy Johns didn't like it. Angry Joe Show hated it. Like, everyone is not liking Mulan that I've seen so far. I'm trying not to see as many reviews about it, but considering I'm not watching it for 3 months, if I even watch it at all, I don't know, then yeah, it doesn't really count. Okay. All right, Justin Kirby saying, I love both this and Lady Bird equally. Interesting. Candace is here. Hi, Susan. Hello, Candace. Glad you could join in. All right, Ace. Hey, Susan, I watched this a few months ago on UK Netflix and enjoyed it a lot. Oh, I'm so glad. I wish we saw more of the main actress in movies. Well, she's done some stuff. I mean, Haley Steinfeld has been in some stuff. Like I said, she's been in Bumblebee, True Grit, Pitch Perfect 2 and 3, I believe. Not sure if that's up your alley or not. What else has she been in, guys? Well, she was the voice of Spider-Gwen in Into the Spider-Verse. And I mean, according to my video and my source, she is going to be our new Kate Bishop in the Hawkeye series for Disney Plus, which I think is perfect. So you'll be seeing more of her. If you are a Marvel fan, you'll be seeing more of her. All right, Tony P. I love this movie. It's an accurate and honest portrayal of an outcast teenager in high school. Haley Steinfeld is amazing in this film and is definitely my favorite performance of hers. Absolutely, I agree with everything. She was spot on perfect. Let's be honest, she's so pretty. And she just seems like she has a great personality and so outgoing. I find it hard to believe that in real life she would have problems in high school. So if she did, I would be surprised, but I'm assuming she didn't. So to play a role like this, I think she did a really great job. She really did. All right. Tony P is saying this film is also a great look at a broken family and how tragedy affects everyone in different ways. Absolutely. Also shows how Haley's character's decisions and actions affect everyone around her. Absolutely. Family tragedy, when that happens, it affects everybody. And it's not even just death. Like with my experience with my ex-husband's drug addiction, it didn't just affect me, it affected my parents, my best friend, his family, my extended family, my parents' friends that knew him, like everybody. So when a death happens in the family, especially if it's that close, if it's your father or your mom or a sibling, it definitely branches out and affects everyone in different ways. And in this movie, Nadine is just downward spiraling. She's out of control. She feels like she has no grasp, especially when she loses her best friend, but she chooses to end her relationship with her best friend because her best friend decides to be with her brother that she's not the biggest fan of. And so that hurts her a lot. And she actually forces her best friend to choose. It's either me or him. What are you going to do? And when her friend doesn't automatically choose her, I think that's the moment where she really starts to fall. And she's like, you know what? We're done. She decides to back off first. She's absolutely hurt and devastated. And that's when her major spiral starts to happen. You just see everything unraveling around her. And the text message that she sends, it's just she's all in her head and in her brain and what she's thinking, and when she accidentally sends it, like, I mean, we all knew that was going to happen, right? We all knew that was going to be sent. Okay. Chris Kinsella's here. Hello, Chris. Rodney saying Haley Steinfeld seems to be doing well in acting than her music career. I don't really know her much in her music career. I prefer her as an actress, but she can sing very well. Apparently, obviously, if she's in Pitch Perfect movies, she can sing. But I don't know. I prefer her as an actress, but if she wants to go ahead and pursue singing as well, I mean, go ahead. There should be no limits to what you want to do. All right, Destiny. Am I the only one who felt that Nadine shouldn't have apologized in the end? She needed to apologize, Destiny. I feel like she needed to apologize because she went off the rails. She really, really did. She went off the rails and she caused a lot of havoc amongst a lot of people. However, I really enjoyed that they embraced, her and her brother embraced at the very end and had a long, significant hug. And I feel like they both needed that from both sides because they probably hadn't hugged in 4 years since her father passed away. You know what I mean? It was like a 4-year time span. So I feel like that was necessary. That was needed. She needed to apologize. He needed to apologize. Everyone just needed to apologize to each other. And I'm glad that we didn't have a long, drawn out apology scene with her mother. All she did was send a text message that said, I'm okay, or I'm fine, something like that. And the mom texted back, okay. Perfect. That's all they needed to do. I didn't want a drawn out long scene between the mom and the daughter and a sit down talk. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. She's 17. She's at that age where she's almost an adult. Almost. And she's just so frustrated and she just wants her mom to get off her back and everything. And I felt like that was a perfect conclusion to the mom argument and stealing her car and everything. Just simple text. Simple. Does everyone else feel the same way that I do? All right. Tony P says, let's not forget Woody Harrelson's performance in this. He was perfect and hilarious. Absolutely loved him in this movie. Woody Harrelson is so underrated, guys. Okay. I don't know what it was about last night, but I obviously watched The Edge of 17. And then right after on my movie channels at home, The People versus Larry Flint came on. And I was like, okay, let me watch this because I haven't seen that in years. And he was great in that. He's very underrated. He has not won an Oscar. That's a shame. That really is a shame. He needs to find the role that's going to win him the Oscar. He was very close with Three Billboards, but my man Sam Rockwell won it instead. But Woody Harrelson, he's so talented. He's extremely talented. I love him. I just think he's cool. You know, he could just hang out with them, you know, smoke a little weed, whatever. He's just great. He's like the perfect casting for the cool teacher that you want to hang out with, that you can talk to. He was perfect casting for this. All right, Justin Kirby saying he's only here for 30 minutes watching season 10 of MasterChef. Well, I don't blame you, but I'm glad you're here anyway. All right, Kevin is saying, I love the performance by Haley Steinfeld. She made her character feel so relatable. One of the more memorable moments for me was when she went swimming at the boys' pool. It felt so euphoric. Yeah, no kidding. Like, that pool was amazing. Now, I don't go swimming. I don't put on a bathing suit because I'm embarrassed by what I look like. But let me tell you something. To go in that pool, I'll put on a bathing suit. I will. To go in that pool. All right, Tainted Love's here. Hello. I like the relationship she had with her teacher. I feel like he was sort of a father figure. Absolutely. Because of the loss of her father. Love this movie too. I feel like she perfectly portrayed a young person. Absolutely, she did. Braceface Jerry saying loved it and everything about it. Jacob loved the scene where she stole her mom's car. Yeah, that was good. That was good. And, you know, it's not like she went and did anything crazy. Okay, she stole the car. She didn't have a license. That's crazy. But then she just drove to a playground, you know, and she sat on the slide and was like in her head and sent the message. That's all she did. It's not like she went off and, I don't know, like became violent or something. Like teenagers nowadays are so random. All right. All right, Ace is saying he liked it when Woody said, well, because no one likes you. Yeah, I loved their dynamic of playing off of each other and how much she gave it to him. He gave it to her right back. He didn't care that she's 17 years old and is the student. That doesn't matter. If someone talks to me like that, I'm going to talk to them the same way right back. I do not blame him whatsoever. All right. Destiny's saying her favorite scene was when Haley and Woody were at his house and he was playing with his son and she met his wife. Yeah, that kind of shows like we don't really know our teachers, or like, you know, I don't have teachers, but back in the day, you always have this assumption, right, of what your teacher's home life is like. Are they married? Are they single? What are they like? What's their home dynamic like? And she had this certain perception of him, and she was completely wrong. He was married with a kid at a a lovely home and everything, and she thought he was like desperate and single, and she was completely wrong. All right, Tony P. One of my favorite scenes is the text scene where she realized she just sent that message to her crush. Her reactions were priceless, and I love how she runs to Woody Harrelson's character immediately. That's because I think at that point, she considered him her friend because who else did she have? She didn't really have anyone else. So he was the only one that she could go to. Candace is asking, did you see Milan yet? No, I have not. I'm not going to, if I even do, until December when we can watch it for free or, not paying the extra $30. Ace watched Black Panther today for the first time. Loved it so much. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Black Panther is wonderful. I actually watched Black Panther in remembrance of Chadwick last Saturday. Was it? Yeah, last Saturday. I still can't believe it. Jacob, robbery. It says robbery. Robert Pattinson and The Rock have both tested positive for the phenomenon. Yes, I know. So now the Batman is on hold again. And I'm really hoping that we don't shift release dates, but I don't think they're going to. Because remember, it was June. They moved it to October. On my birthday, actually. October 1st is the release date for the Batman in 2021. I don't believe they're going to delay it again because of this. I think they're going to wait for him to get better, resume filming, and I think everything will be able to be done on schedule for the October release date. If it was June, I'd say, I don't know. They're probably going to delay it again, but because it's already delayed to October, I think they're going to be fine. I don't think they're going to delay it again. All right, Braceface is saying, I just watched Mulan. That's awesome. All right, I'm getting to the comments of the FU from me being sick. Jacob saying, oh my God, how dare they say that? I know. Candace, I would never. I hope not. Marcy saying, oh my God, that is so rude. Whoever left that comment needs to grow up. Seriously, I know. All right, Asia's saying Tiffany Haddish was tested positive for it too. Really? I didn't hear about that. Tony P saying, Susan, that's so rude. People can be disappointing sometimes. Absolutely. Marcy saying I should block them from the group. I don't like to block anybody, really, unless it's like those stupid, like fake sexual bot comments that are popping up. What's with those anyway? I remove those. That's like spam, and I, hide those people from the channel. I don't like to block people though. I really don't. I just wish that people would acknowledge their mistakes and what they're doing and grow up. Like, why do I have to block you when you're the one being aggressive? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just tell me how you feel about that. But it's like I promote positivity and self-acceptance and acceptance of everybody on this channel. And I just want people to be more understanding. Like, I was seriously ill. I did not feel good. And so to get an FU comment because of that was just completely unnecessary. And like I said, I know who this person is, and I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want to embarrass this person and call them out, because I'm not a bully and I'm not going to do that. But grow up, man. Grow up. It's not a cool thing to do. I don't know if they're going to see this, but all right. Mr. Scott saying, oh my God, that is so rude. Justin Kirby got a few more pickups, Fern Gully and Pocahontas on VHS, and an out-of-print DVD of Slash. What's Slash? Never even heard of that. Candace is happy to see that I'm better. Thank you, Candace. Thank you so much. Yes, I feel a lot better. Thank you. All right. Jacob saying, anyone who has seen it, please don't spoil it. I really want to see it. Ooh, are we talking about The Edge of 17? Sorry, I've already said some things, but it's still definitely a great watch. I encourage you to watch it, Jacob. Definitely. All right. Tony P has already purchased Mulan, hasn't watched it yet, but will be watching tomorrow. I've heard nothing but good things, and it has like a 79 or 80%. I'm excited to watch tomorrow. So that's going to be interesting, Tony. So when you watch it, Report on the live Q&A on Wednesday because it will be happening. I want to hear your opinion about it. I really, really would. All right. Asia saying, hoping my buddy Ty will get here soon. That's right. Ty's not here. I knew someone was missing. Ty's not here. All right. Dark Knight. Mulan was all right, but wasn't as good as the remakes of Dumbo and The Lion King were, though. But was Dumbo, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed in Dumbo, quite frankly. And I think it's because Tim Burton was the director. If we had a different director, I think Dumbo would have gone in a completely different direction and it might have been okay. But that was a bad director choice, I think. All right, Justin Kirby just rewatched Bill and Ted Face the Music. So amazing. Well, that is awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, Tainted Love saying Haley Steinfeld was Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. Oh, really? Okay, good to know. Ace, I love Spider-Gwen. Also excited for the Marvel Disney Plus movies. Absolutely. All right, Braceface is watching Raised by Wolves on HBO Max. All right. Kevin, did you know Haley was nominated for a Golden Globe for this? Yes, I did. She lost, though, to Emma Stone for La La Land. I would have given it to Haley Steinfeld over Emma Stone for La La Land. That's an overrated performance, okay? You guys ask me all the time what's overrated or underrated. Overrated, Emma Stone and La La Land, because in my opinion, that really isn't like a like blow your mind award worthy performance. It's just not, in my opinion. I mean, she's good. Yeah, she's good, but it's not like, wow. I would have given it to Haley Steinfeld. Absolutely. James Belanger. Hello, James. Hey, Susan. Hope you are well. I am, James. Thank you. Now that you have arrived, I'm feeling a little bit better. All right, no, but I am good. Thank you. Asia saying, I know what you mean. Dark Knight. I will be patient for Mulan to be free. Ty's here. Hello, Ty. Sorry I'm late. No problem. No problem. He was probably out Blu-ray shopping today. He always pulls in quite a haul, I must say. But that's only a guess. I don't know if that's what you were doing, but let us know. Rodney started watching all the Disney live action and might rank them, but not looking forward to watching The Lion King 2019. You guys know how I feel about this. I feel like everyone is so hard on The Lion King. I feel like it was so amped up. Everyone was looking forward to it. It is Disney's probably most loved animated feature. This live action had no chance. It had no chance because people just nitpicked. I feel like people nitpicked. Could the faces have looked more animated and not like the animals looking through you? Yes, absolutely. If they had the animation or the CGI that they did in the one and only Ivan with those animals and use that for the Lion King, I think that would have made a huge, gigantic difference. And yeah, it was a shot-for-shot remake. I get it. But I feel like if Jon Favreau took it, or, whoever else, decided to go that route, if they took it and changed it, then I feel people would complain about that, because that's exactly what is happening with Mulan right now. Because Mulan does not have the characters, the songs, nothing. It's a completely different story with the main crux of the story is the same, but like the supporting elements are different, and people are complaining about it and people don't like it. So I feel like if you did that to the Lion King, people will complain and not like it, but yet people are complaining and not liking the Lion King with what you did. Lion King was in a no-win situation, but you know what? People went to go and see it. It made over $1 billion at the box office, right? So someone went and saw it. Someone went and saw it. I enjoyed it. I was a fan of it. I enjoyed it. All right, Lion King rant over. All right. All right, Tony P is saying, to be clear, he does not watch Stuckman or John's reviews. The only reviewers he watch are me. Grace, Austin Burke, Mama's Geeky, and any random person that he discovers. LOL. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I love that I'm in that group because honestly, I know I'm not the best movie reviewer. Okay, I get that. But however, I've come a long way from when I first started. I don't know. I feel like my Blu-ray hunts are where it's at. I get the most views on those, but my movie reviews have gotten more attention. I will say that. So I'm doing something right. I'm doing something. I don't know. I kind of look at myself as I'm not the expert movie reviewer. I'm like you guys. I'm just a normal person going to the movies and enjoying it right in front of me, and I want to talk about it. That's it. I'm not looking at it from a critical standpoint or because I used to work in the business or whatever experience these other people have. I don't have that. So this is who I am. This is what makes me a little bit unique. And that's all I got to say about that. I don't know why I went on a little rampage, but I did. I'm going on rants. I don't know why. All right, Ty is saying hello to everyone. Tony P is saying his cat Hershey is watching this live with him. Oh, he's memorized just staring at the screen. Oh, hello, Hershey. Oh, I love cats because I have two. So, hi, Hershey. All right, Tated Love. I love this whole movie. It's so great. One of the scenes I really liked was the conversation between Nadine and her brother Darian towards the end when they made up, and hugged. Yeah, that's a great one. All right, Rodney saying the only reviews he'll watch are me, Zach Pope, Grace, Mama's Geeky, and Sean Chandler. Well, I'm honored to be in that group. I gotta say, like, all these people that you're listing are the people that I watch as well and got me into it. So to lump me in with those people, wow, like that's insane. Thank you so much. Um, okay. Scott is asking, Susan, have you heard of The Boys on Amazon? I've heard, but I don't know anything about it. I don't have Amazon. So I don't know. Ace is saying this is his first movie club. Is it? But you've only been to live Q&As then. You've never been to a movie club. Well, welcome, Ace. We do this every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We do movie club. We assign a movie. We talk about it. We have fun. We catch up. Because, I feel like, as I say all the time, we're a little community on here and we just love to talk to each other 2 times a week and catch up about things. And I will be announcing next week's movie very shortly, so stick around. All right, Scott is asking, would you eat cereal Pop-Tarts and grapes for breakfast, Susan? Like cereal, Pop-Tarts, like 3 things? Cereal, Pop. Well, I like all of those, so why not? I mean, not in the same bowl. Is that what you're asking? I don't know. That's kind of a random question. But if it's like, cereal, Pop-Tarts, and grapes, sure. Why not? I don't know if I would eat a bunch of it at the same time. All right. Rodney saying, so Susan, the 2 films in theaters, Tenet and New Mutants, haven't impressed. Holding faith for Wonder Woman 84 and Black Widow. That makes me think of something, guys. I know last Sunday I did not do a box office or bust. To be honest, I forgot. I forgot. Whoops. I forgot about New Mutants. Boom. Oh, well. For this weekend, I'm waiting until tomorrow because it is the holiday weekend. Tomorrow is Labor Day. Woo! Tomorrow's Labor Day. We still have a box office a little bit. So I'm going to be waiting until I hear final totals come in for the big reveal of who won out. What release did the most money? Was it Tenet or was it Mulan? Did the extra money went out or the actual movie theater box office? So that will be an interesting box office or bust. Other videos for the week, I got to plan it out. I'm thinking about it. There will be a Target Tuesday, obviously. Wednesday will be live Q&A. I'll most likely do Pops of the Week. I was planning on doing that this past week, but with me not feeling good, it kind of pushed everything off schedule. So I'll do a Pops of the Week. And yeah, that's pretty, and maybe you never seen it. Maybe you never seen it. So don't worry, there'll be videos this coming week. All right. All right, Ace is saying the mom text sorry was realistic. I thought so. I thought so too. Candace is saying, I love your movie reviews and Funko reviews. Thank you, Candace. You're so nice and supportive. I love it. All right, Tony P is saying, sometimes a subtle scene like the apology with the mom is all that's needed. No need for long apologies. It would just I think he meant to say add. It says ass. It would just add runtime to the film when not needed. Rodney, Black Widow will still be set to play November 6th, and apparently Scarlett said it'll be citing the Me Too and Time's Up movement. At least it's not. That's a run-on sentence. At least it's not like in-your-face female empowerment film. No, this is not going to be a Birds of Prey movie. Black Widow is definitely going to have that theme of female empowerment without like throwing it in your face like Birds of Prey or Little Women, I should say. Little Women 2019. Woo! That was full of in your face, just telling you like every 5 seconds, I'm a woman, I'm independent, I'm powerful. Okay, we get it. Like, that's the reason I didn't like it. That's the reason. It's just in your face. It was too much. Black Widow, at every single movie I've gone to the theater so far to see, 3, Unhinged, Tenet, and New Mutants. I've seen the Black Widow trailer every single time. Every single time I see it, I get more hyped up, man. Like, it's a good trailer. I'm excited. I feel like all of us Marvel fans are really going to go hardcore. We're all going to go out there and see it. Like, get out of my way. Okay, no one is going to stop me. No phenomenon is going to stop me from seeing Mascarjo in theaters on the big screen where she belongs for her final Marvel film. Like, no. Get out of my way. All right. All right. I just spit. I apologize. Okay, Ty, I just got done watching Edge of 17, and that's a great movie. That's why you were late, Ty. You just got done watching it. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it was a good choice. Asia's asking, does Haley Steinfeld have any new movies coming out soon? That's a good question. I'm not sure about any movies, but I'm hoping the Kate Bishop Hawkeye series. She is going to be our Kate Bishop. All right. Tony P is saying that he likes this was not a typical teen rom-com. Me too. Super glad it wasn't a Katherine Heigl corny rom-com from the late 90s, early 2000s. I can agree with you on that one. Definitely. I liked how she didn't necessarily get the guy in the, I mean, she kind of did, you know, like she got the guy that she knows is into her, you know, but the entire movie she kept at arm's length. She didn't see him like that. She wanted, you know, of course, the jerk off over on the other end. And I'm glad they kind of touched on that because I feel like that scene, it's not, I don't want to say uncomfortable to watch, but it just makes you very like, what are you doing? Stop it. Like, don't put yourself in that situation, you know? And that just made her realize, what am I doing? Like, she's completely out of control in what she's doing and how she's acting. That's what kind of like, you know, jerked around her perspective to come back to, you know, to normalcy. And then, of course, the scene with her brother later at the teacher's house is what really drove everything home for her. But yeah, I'm glad it wasn't a typical rom-com either. Like, oh, everything's good. That's not how life is. That really is not how life is. I want realistic movies. I want to see something where that is real. That actually happens. And because I'm saying this right now, I'm going to announce now what next week's movie is because we're still going with back to school theme. Next week's movie is going to be, now, usually you think of high school. Well, no, this movie, we're going back a few years. We're going to 8th grade. Next week's movie is 8th grade. So if you guys have not seen 8th grade, get on it. That is your assignment. Stream it if it's available. I don't know where it is. Netflix, Hulu. I have no idea. Let's try to find it. Anyone who knows where we can get 8th grade, I already have it on Blu-ray. I hope you guys can find it out there. I don't want to force you guys to buy it, but if you guys need to buy it, it's a great movie. It really, really is. It's a fantastic movie that does belong in your collection. If you guys have not seen 8th grade, I really want you guys to see it. So next week's movie is 8th grade. So let me know what you think about this choice. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to do movies that aren't typical. You know, I do have Mean Girls, but I'm like, that's so typical. You know, like I want to do movies, maybe expose you guys to stuff that you have not seen yet, that are raw and real, that we could really talk about. It's extremely relatable. So let me know. Good, bad choice. Hit that like. Okay. All right. All right. Justin Kirby is leaving. He's going to watch Master Chef. So have a good time. Ace is saying, I liked how this movie just shows how some things are just normal, like the teacher having a normal family. Yeah, teachers have normal families. Surprise, surprise. They're married and have kids or girlfriends, or some of them are single. Like they all have normal lives. It's so weird. All right. All right, Kevin is saying, Susan, I forgot. He went Blu-ray hunting at 7. Oh, I forgot to go to 7-Eleven. He went Blu-ray hunting at 7-Eleven and found Get On Up with Chadwick for $5. Wow, I've never seen that out anywhere, so that's a good find. It was the only one there, and once he saw it, he knew he had to get it. You should try hunting there. You know what? I really need, maybe I'll go tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to work tomorrow because it is Labor Day. I was thinking about working, but I'm like, wait, this is like my holiday, right? Like all general labor people, it's our holiday. That's me. So I should take it off. So I'm probably not going to work tomorrow. So maybe I'll go there tomorrow. All right. All right. Ace is saying that he saw Tenet and was very disappointed. Never knew what was going on. Literally didn't know their plan. Also, I could never hear it. Yeah, that was my biggest complaint. If you if you saw my review, I was not a happy camper with that. Tenet, I was completely confused. Now, I know it's Christopher Nolan. I know that he likes to do mind-bending films. He did Inception. I haven't seen that one yet. But I knew what I was walking into. I knew it was going to be a mind bender, but I'm like, you know what? If I keep an open mind and I'm focused on it, then I'll get it. But the music, the score, the masks that they were wearing covered up like all of the dialogue. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I do not understand this. That was my biggest problem. The music. If you cut the music out or turned it down, I maybe could have understood what was going on. I feel like if I saw Tenet at home, and I said this in my review, if I saw it at home with closed captioning, I would get it and I would understand it and I would be fine. But because I didn't, I was lost. I didn't know what they were doing. I could only go by what I was seeing, really. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. He shot that, so that cinematography is absolutely amazing. It's a very James Bond feel. I enjoyed that aspect. I liked Robert Pattinson in it. I liked John David Washington in it. I enjoyed every other aspect, but knowing what they were saying, I had no clue. All right. All right, Dark Knight is asking, Susan, what did you think of my Joaquin Phoenix Joker makeup? He sent me, he's going to be the Joker for Halloween this year, and he sent me a picture on Twitter, and I believe I messaged you back. I believe I did, but I think I said something like, that's awesome, or I like it, something. I liked it. I like it. I enjoyed. All right, Ty is saying he saw Tenet at the drive-in. It was fun and filled with action and excitement, but was far from perfect and couldn't get its story and plot figured out. Same here. Tony P. Susan, I'm going to your favorite store tomorrow, FYE. Tony P. All I can say is just be careful with what you're buying. Just be aware and be careful. Check everything because I'm never going to FYE again. Well, I gotta say this first. When I go Blu-ray hunting with Durant, we are going somewhere where there's a Best Buy and FYE because he really wants to go to FYE. And now I'm like, I'm anti FYE, but I gotta go with him. So FYE and a Target all in the same. So I'm gonna have to go in, but I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm not. I will not buy. All right. Casey Lee is here. Hey, Susan, happy Sunday, girl. How was your weekend? Sorry for being late. That is okay. No problem. I had a great weekend, great money-making weekend. Quit a little early today. Tried to do some Blu-ray hunting. I went to Big Lots, and I actually found, I did post a picture on Twitter and on the Facebook movie page. I found season 1 of I Love Lucy on Blu-ray for $5. And I was debating whether to pick it up or not. I picked it up because I'm like, you know what? It's only $5. It's Lucy. It's classic. So I got that. And that was the only Blu-ray I got today. Yeah. And surprise, surprise, I actually went into a GameStop today to look at Funkos. I didn't get anything. I didn't get any fun. Am I sick? Like, what is wrong with me lately? I don't know. All right. Tony P did not like Dumbo either. He loves Tim Burton, but him and Disney don't mix often. Nightmare Before Christmas and Alice were good, but Dumbo, nope. Not sure what happened. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I know I can watch it though. It's on Disney Plus, so I gotta watch that. All right. Mr. Scott is saying, I picked up all the seasons of Supergirl that's come out. Been on a Supergirl collecting run. Have the movie from the 80s. That's awesome. And currently 4 seasons, 1 more left until season 6. I got to tell you guys, before I started this live tonight, I started watching Cobra Kai. It's now on Netflix. If you guys didn't know, apparently it was on like what, YouTube streaming or something. They canceled it. Netflix picked it up and they greenlit a 3rd season. So I started watching Cobra Kai. I'm 2 episodes in. I'm hooked. It's so good, you guys. If you have not watched Cobra Kai, start watching it. I love it. I love it, especially if you're around my age and you know the Karate Kid movies. This is awesome. It's awesome that the original people are back. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely fantastic. All right, Ace is saying La La Land was overrated. I don't get why it was loved so much. I agree with you. I really do agree with you, especially Emma Stone's performance. No. We all know my opinion. She should have, if she was going to win an Oscar, it should have been for The Favorite. The Favorite is actually it's becoming one of my favorite movies. I'm really going to have to redo my top 10 list of movies because I put in Death Becomes Her. What am I thinking? Like, there's so many other great movies, but I've been like rewatching The Favorite when it's on the movie channels and I'm just like bouncing around doing stuff down here and I just have a movie on. The Favorite, I don't know, it's like my go-to for some reason. And I just love her performance. And oh my God, it's so good. It's so delicious and multi-layered and conniving and evil and sneaky and honest. And it's everything. It's everything. And I just can't believe she didn't win for that. Granted, I didn't see Regina Hall's performance, so I can't really say that, but definitely better than La La Land. I will say that. All right. All right. Ty is saying Tenet was a strong film, although not as strong as Christopher Nolan's previous films like Inception, Prestige, or The Dark Knight. I gotta watch The Prestige. I do have that one. And Inception. I have to watch them both. All right, Candace has not seen the new Bill and Ted. I have not either. Tony P saying Lion King is his favorite Disney movie. He was disappointed in the live action. He wishes it was more different than the original and not shot for shot. He liked remakes to be a bit different. I hear you. I hear you on that. Like, they should be a little bit different, but I don't know. I just feel like that was a no-win situation for the Lion King. All right, Tainted Love is saying, I'd love to see you do a review on I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I watched it last night on Netflix. I thought it was an interesting movie, even though I wasn't a fan of the ending. I keep hearing about that one. Maybe I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm taking tomorrow off, I believe, and Tuesday. I'm going to treat myself this week. Labor Day holiday. So maybe I will check that out. And that's a video I can do for you guys this week. All right, Scott is saying he doesn't mind the live action Lion King. I think the original is better. No matter what they do, somebody has an issue, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. I feel like that's the consensus. Like, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And poor Lion King. Damn, damn, damn. All right, Ace is saying, Susan, have you watched Screen Rant's pitch meetings? Ryan George does funny pitches for new and old movies and makes fun of dumb things in it. I recommend it since there's 201 episodes and around 4 minutes long. No, never heard of that. Casey Lee has heard a rumor that the Batman halted production. It has, because Robert Pattinson has tested positive for the phenomenon. Yes, so the Batman is on hold for production. All right. Ty is saying the sound for Tenet was rough. It was beyond rough. It was beyond. All right. Ace mainly watches me and Sean Chandler for movie reviews. Wow. You're putting me in with Sean Chandler? Oh my God. I'm so, thank you so much. Like, that's so mind-blowing to me. And he may watch more people like Grace. I recommend Grace. I know a lot of people don't like her, but you know what? She's got her thing going on. She really, really does, and I respect her. She does influence me a little bit. I'm sure you guys can tell. I do respect her for what she does. Do I agree with her 100% of the time? No, absolutely not. But I respect her, and I respect her hustle with what she's going on with YouTube. I really, really do. Her videos are great, and can't hate on her. Like, I can't. For other movie review people that you might want to watch, I can recommend some for you. People that I watch, Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns. Chris Stuckman is way more, he comes from like the technical aspect of movie reviews because he's an aspiring filmmaker. So he really knows his stuff. And then Jeremy Johns is just full-on comedy relief reviews. I absolutely love. It's like two different spectrums, two different sides. I love their stuff. Austin Burke is great as well. Zach Pope, he's a great reviewer as well. So there's a few. Angry Joe Show. These are all the guys, the people that I watch for movie reviews. I think they're absolutely great. All right. Chris Cox, are you new? I think you might be new. Chris Cox, what did you think of Hamilton? If you have not seen it, you are missing out. I saw it. I did a review on it. I didn't like it. I thought it was overrated. And I thought that I would have a different impression of it if I saw it live in front of me in the theater. I don't think it translated very well to a screen. That's just my opinion though, but that's why you guys watch all these different opinions, because we give you all different, perspectives, and you can decide who you want to go with. All right. All right, Chris Cox is new here. Well, welcome, Chris. I hope you come back every single Sunday and Wednesday. We do live Q&As. All right. All right. We're talking about like at Susan's Reviews 1. That's where I do. Oh, Zach Pope just posted something. YouTube notification. That's where I give away all my digital codes on Twitter at Susan's Reviews 1. So make sure you are following me if you ever want a digital code at the end of the month. All right, Kevin's asking, Susan, are you going to see I'm Thinking of Ending Things, the new Charlie Kaufman movie on Netflix? Also, do you have a favorite Charlie Kaufman movie? I don't know who Charlie Kaufman is. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. I wasn't planning on watching this, but it seems like you guys want me to watch this and react to it. So now I might. And considering I'm taking the next 2 days off, I will have time to watch it after I watch Cobra Kai because I'm hooked now. Like I gotta finish Cobra Kai first. All right, Marcy's saying Michigan needs to open theaters now. Well, I hope that happens soon for you. I really do. Chris Cox is asking, is it true that Johansen is not playing Black Widow? Not anymore. I mean, not after her movie comes out. She dead. She's gone. Our new Black Widow in the Marvel MCU going forward is going to be Florence Pugh. So, yeah, she's done. Tony P can't wait for Black Widow and Wonder Woman 84. No phenomenon will keep me from my gal or ScarJo. Absolutely, Tony. Absolutely. Nothing is holding me back. I'm going. I am going. I'm going to be right there in front. Well, not in front. That's the worst. I'm going to be in the back, like middle, back middle. That's where I like to go. All right. All right. Rodney's saying California isn't reopened, but they are currently in a heat wave. I apologize. I hope everything cools off for you soon. All right. All right. Ty is still talking about Tenet, saying overall Tenet was solid, but didn't compare well to Nolan's other films and didn't bring a lot to the table, artistically and cinematically speaking. All right. Mr. Scott is saying he will most likely go back to theaters for Wonder Woman 84 and Black Widow. I hope they come out. I feel like they're going to. I feel like they're going to come out on time. All right. Tony P is saying, let me add Florence Pugh to the list of people no phenomenon is keeping from seeing on the big screen. That's awesome. Okay, Rodney saying, and Susan, I saw an article about Scarlet. Apparently, Kevin Feige told about Black Widow's death to Scarlet during Infinity War. Well, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he's got to like give her a heads up before she got the script for Endgame and was like, wait, what? You're killing me off. I mean, I hope that he would have like that much respect for her and be like, just to give you a heads up of what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, okay. I'm getting to the comments about 8th grade being next week's movie choice. Tony P saying it's a great choice. Tainted Love enjoys it. Kevin is saying it's a great choice. They actually filmed the mall scenes from 8th grade at a mall close to. That's awesome. Marcy's never heard of 8th grade. 8th. Oh, Marcy. See? I'm exposing you to great stuff here. You're going to love 8th grade. It's good. All right. 2018 8th grade? Yes. The one that, came out 2 years ago. Yeah. That 8th grade Ace. All right. Ace is saying I'll watch it before school on Thursday since it's my first day. Oh, awesome. Tony P is saying maybe Easy A could be a choice as well. I feel like it's not talked about much anymore. Could be. I don't have that on Blu-ray. Oh, wait. Is that on Netflix? I think it is on Netflix. I will think about that for 2 weeks from now. Or in the month of September. Okay. Mr. Scott is saying, for those of you that need to know where to stream 8th grade, it's on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much. You guys always come through. Thank you so much. So if you guys don't want to buy 8th grade on Blu-ray, even though I recommend that you do, if you have Amazon Prime, it's on there. So you can see 8th grade on Amazon Prime. Okay. Asia's saying, what the heck is 8th grade? Never knew there was a movie titled that. There is indeed. There is indeed. All right. Ace is asking me, Susan, what do you do for a living? Sorry if that's too personal. That is not too personal. And if it was personal, I'd probably answer it anyway because I'm completely honest and open on this channel. I work for myself. I work for myself. I am a delivery driver for Instacart. I go to grocery stores and I buy food for people that they order and I drop it off on their doorstep and then I move on to the next one. That's what I do. That's what I do all day, every day. And I love it. I love it. It's the best thing that I've ever done for myself. Working for myself. I'm very passionate about it. I'm passionate about my YouTube channel and I'm passionate about working for myself. That's why if I can recommend to you guys, change your life or make extra money if you're in a job that you don't like, if you have a car, you can work for yourself. You don't have to have a boss. If you maybe want to make an extra $200-300 a week, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You can do a gig app. I recommend Instacart. Instacart, I think, is the best. But if you want to do DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, or drive Uber, Lyft, I wouldn't want other people in my car, especially with what's going on right now. But gig apps, to be independent, is totally where it's at. So I recommend to everyone. All right. Mr. Tight White, I think you're new. Not knowing anything about Tenet, I told my family, I hope this isn't confusing like Inception. It was far more confusing. My whole family was like, WTF, Nolan needs to leave time travel alone. That's just how he is. He's obsessed with time. He's obsessed with time and going back and forwards and twisting it. I don't know. That's his thing. That's his thing. All right, Roddy Chang. I was watching Alice Through the Looking Glass last night, and I was like, Johnny Depp's final film appearance before the controversy with his horrible lover, Amber Heard. Well, hopefully that whole thing will get, sorry, I have to itch my eye. Hopefully that whole situation will work itself out very soon. All right, Ace is saying, would you suggest Cobra Kai to someone who hasn't watched the Karate Kid movies? I would because I feel like they give you some, especially in that first episode, they give you the background of what's happening now. They give you that they give you that information that you feel you may have missed. Do I recommend that you watch the movies? Absolutely, because it will only add to the Cobra Kai experience, let me tell you. But if you really want to watch it and you haven't watched the movies, you will have no problem following along. You should be able to grasp what's happening. All right, Ty is currently binge watching New Girl with Zooey Deschanel on Netflix. Mr. Scott is going to watch Cobra Kai. Oh my God, it's Kaylin Cripps. Kaylin, I've been thinking about you, actually. I was like, what has happened to Kaylin? He just dropped off the face of the planet. Susan, I have returned. Well, I am so happy you have returned, Kaylin Cripps. Thank you. No, Asia, he's not new. He was here a long time ago, and then he kind of dropped off coming into the lives, but it looks like he has returned. He's back. All right. Okay, so Kaylin is saying he took a couple months off YouTube and pushed himself back from social media a little bit, but he's back again. Well, that's great. That is great. Welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. All right. Tony P is saying he has tomorrow and took Tuesday and Friday off. Yay him. LOL. That's fantastic. I can't take that many days off. That's one thing I like about gig apps. You can just make your own schedule. If I don't want to work, I'm not working. It's great. It's fantastic. All right. Ty is saying he might do a movie review of St. Elmo's Fire. Do it. Do it. Tony P is saying, I agree with the Disney live action. This game, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I will say from my exercise in Disney groups, Disney fans are very hard to please. I'm not as picky as most. That's what I hear. Like if you're really passionate about Disney, if they don't get it right, like they just like pounce or something. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. All right. All right. Rodney's saying the only Disney live action he loved is Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, which he is currently rewatching. That is awesome. Lord Lestrange, I think you were from last week, I believe, and you returned. Are you going to watch No Time to Die in theaters? Because it does follow some stuff from Spectre. I want to. After seeing that trailer, I mean, my God, I do want to see it. I don't care if I can't follow along. I mean, I'll just go with it. I don't care. It looks amazing. It really looks like they pulled out all the stops for this one because it is Daniel Craig's last movie as Bond. So I feel like they just like went all out, like balls to the wall. We're saying goodbye to Daniel Craig, and we're that scene where what is it, a plane, and it like just goes into the ocean automatically, and like everything goes. That's awesome. That was so awesome. I loved it. What, Rob's here? Oh, Rob is here. Hello, Susan. Hello, peeps. Hello, Rob. Marcy saying, no, ScarJo is the only Black Widow. It says Scarborough, but I know you meant ScarJo. ScarJo is the only Black Widow. I know. But Marcy, let's be accepting of Florence. If she's going to be taking up the mantle, we have to, open our minds. Open our minds. At least we have a Black Widow. We always need to have a Black Widow. All right. Lord Lestrange is saying he loves the music from the Black Widow trailer. I do too. I'm so excited. Just so excited over it. Travis Lanto. Travis. Hi, Susan. Travis here from Minnesota. Well, hello, Travis from Minnesota. Thank you for dropping by the movie club that we do every Sunday. If you guys are just coming into the chat, I announced next week's movie for next Sunday, and it is 8th Grade, continuing with our back to school theme. So we're watching 8th Grade for next week. You can stream it on Amazon Prime or buy it on Blu-ray. All right, Tainted Love. What store did you get I Love Lucy on Blu-ray? I missed what you said. I got it at Big Lots. Big Lots for $5. All right, Rob is saying The Edge of 17 was a day one purchase for me. Such an amazing movie. John Hughes would be proud. I think so too. I feel like if John Hughes was still alive today, maybe that's the type of movie, like teenage film, that he would make today. Maybe. I know he's, so into, the perfect ending and the people getting together, but maybe after some time he realized, oh, I should go in the other direction. And everything isn't a happy ending and it's all not like wrapped up in a bow and normal. But he would be proud. He would be proud. All right, Sammy Boy, how did you feel watching Civil War? Always sad when Cap and Iron Man fight. I mean, who wants to see that? No one wants to see that, but they had to do it. They had to do it. All right. Oh, Rob is saying work was... I forgot to ask. I'm sorry, Rob. How was work? What'd you make? Please let me know. He's saying work was okay for those who want to know. Ace is saying Instacart. That's pretty awesome. It is indeed. I love what I do, I gotta say. All right. Asia is saying that we're all lucky to have our cinemas reopen, but not her. She feels so left out and disappointed. It's okay, Asia. It's going to get better. I promise. They will open eventually. Don't feel left out. That's why we're here for you. We are here for you. Oh, give me a hug. Give me a hug. There we go. Lean in. Give me a hug, Asia. It's going to be okay. All right. Kaylin saying, yes, a lot of personal things going on at the time when he took a break, but here, thankfully doing a lot better, and he is still a fan. Well, thank you, Kaylin, for coming back. I'm sorry that you had some personal things going on, but you know what? When we do, sometimes we just got to step back from social media and concentrate on ourselves, and that's just mental health. And I'm all about that. So we are here for you. You know, if you need us, contact me on Twitter if you ever need to talk about anything. We're here for you. But I'm glad that you're here. I really am, because I seriously was wondering whatever happened to Kaylin Cripps, because you were just so awesome, you know, coming in all the time every week, and you just disappeared. So I was kind of worried about you. So I'm glad that you are here. Okay. All right, Travis is saying he works at a movie theater as a manager, and they are open in Minnesota. Well, that is awesome. So let us know, as a manager perspective, how did Tenet do in Minnesota? Can I ask that? How did it do? All right, Travis is also saying Mulan sucked. By the way, not worth the $30. Nope, I will not pay that. Kaylin went to the movies for the first time in months yesterday and saw Tenet. He has many thoughts, but overall liked it. He's rating it a 7.5 out of 10. All right. Travis is saying Tenet was so good. Interesting. Now we have the other perspective, that it was awesome and good. All right. Marcy's saying she loves seeing so many new peeps. So do I. Thank you. I love seeing new peeps, new people. All right. Scott is going back to see New Mutants. Really liked it. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. All right. Yeah, Marcy doesn't want to accept anyone other than ScarJo as Black Widow. Like, it's just not going to happen. We are dedicated and loyal to ScarJo. Speaking of ScarJo, I had Jojo Rabbit on earlier as I was putzing around after I got home from work today, and I love that movie. Guys, if you haven't seen Jojo Rabbit, please watch it. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Tony P still needs to see New Mutants. He's asking, is it worth the theater trip and experience? I would say, yeah, go and see it. Especially now, there isn't that much out at the box office right now. So just go and see it. Just go. All right. Travis has to see New Mutants. Dark Knight is suggesting Spider-Man 2002 for a back-to-school movie. I don't know, because we were doing a lot of superhero movies and like bigger movies during the summer, so I kind of wanted to go a little bit smaller for back to school time, if you know what I mean. But I'm not ruling it out for a future. Not maybe next year. I don't know. All right. Ty's asking if I've ever heard of St. Elmo's Fire with Demi Moore. Absolutely. Absolutely. Scott is asking, Susan, how do you avoid spoilers? It's hard. It is hard, but you know what? I just gotta not click on anything. You know, I can't click on any videos. You know, I try to restrain myself the best that I can, because I know that I'm going to be watching it and filming a video about it. So I just, you know, I just gotta have that self-control, you know. All right, Destiny's saying, yes, mental health is very important. Her mental health got bad because of social media. Well, that's not good. You know, that's not good. You have to not let things like that affect you. You know, you have to learn when to turn it off, shut it off, and just step away for a little bit, cleanse your mind, get that mental health back, and be all good. All right, Rob made $120. That's good. I made like 114 today. I quit early. Destiny, the movie for next week is 8th grade. 8th grade. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up this movie club tonight. It is good that we had new people. We had new people tonight. Kaylin came back. That is awesome. So I'm looking forward to making videos for you guys this week. We should have a decent Target Tuesday. Psycho is coming out on Steelbook. Original Psycho, which I've never seen before. And We have Psycho and also The Invisible Man on Steelbook for Target Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to pumping out great content for you guys this week. Thank you so much for joining. Tune in for the live Q&A. I will see you then Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. And don't forget, next week is 8th grade. Bye, everyone.